this is another art drama, and this one is also so sad. And it's just so unfair. This is a situation where somebody's good deed was taken advantage of. All of this started with this artist on Twitter who goes by the handle pipuru, who has the Twitter handle pipmkey. But this was on January 24th. They made this tweet writing, "I want to draw you. Drop your PNG in the comments and I'll try to draw everybody who participates. You will be in my Your Character Here bear onesie. Follows and retweets are greatly appreciated." This art is so cute. This is so adorable. I love the bear onesie. And you know, there's a whole bunch of people leaving PNGs in the comments. And then they showcase their first batch. Adorable. Then they added, "After I finish this batch of people who commented, I will make a new Your Character Here that's a little more complex, and you can all get it for free then too. I love drawing for free. It's so fun. So many beautiful little designs." Then they show, here's the second batch. But Pipuru writes, "Your Character Here teddy bears closed. I will try my best to finish all 132 entries. Thank you all for participating in my next free Your Character Here will come out soon." And then we get to this. So this was on January 25th at 10:49 a.m. So Pipuru makes this tweet writing, "I offered free art because I genuinely wanted to give back to the community. But now I'm being threatened with a blacklist simply because I couldn't instantly complete the request. Please don't do this to other artists, and I hope people believe me. I'm scared." So here is a DM from somebody, but they write, "Hey, I see you drawing all these other people and I entered a long time ago. Are you even going to draw me, or are you engagement farming? Like, be so for real. People can't even grow authentically these days. Like, have some dignity if you want to be a real artist." And Pipuru replies, "Hey there, I just wanted to say that I'm going to draw everyone, but it takes time. I can only manage about 12 a day at most, and I'm doing my absolute best. I know you submitted your request a while ago, and I deeply apologize if it seems like I'm ignoring you. Please understand this is free art, and I'm putting in as much equal effort as I can. It really hurts to feel like my efforts aren't being seen, and it makes me worry that people think I'm being unfair or dishonest. I promise I'll get to you. I just need a little patience. I hope you can understand. I will try my best." And the person responds, "Cry harder, LMFAO, no one forced you to do this, and if you can't handle the pressure, maybe don't offer free art in the first place. Stop fishing for pity, nobody cares how hard you're working. Either deliver or don't, but quit acting like that over something you chose to do, dumbass. And I'm gonna blacklist you because artists like you taint the VTuber and art community. Good luck, you're also probably a scammer too, so I don't feel bad somebody new to this should grow that fast." And Pipuru writes, "I swear I'm not a scammer, my post just blew up. I had no way of knowing this would happen. Please don't do this to me, I'm really trying my best. I'm working as hard as I can, and it honestly hurts so much to be accused of this. I'm new to the VTuber and art community, and I just wanted to be part of it since I love watching you guys stream. Instead, I feel like I'm being torn down before I even get the chance. Give me time, please." And they say, "Too late, LOL. I already told my friends. We're making sure everyone knows to avoid you if you can't handle the responsibility. This community doesn't need another clout-chasing pretender to be generous. Enjoy the blacklist, sweetheart." Dude, my jaw is on the floor. You signed up for a free art raffle where they promised to make everybody free art. 132 people, mind you. This is so fucked up. And that is so mean. And I'm literally in shock at how ungrateful some people can be. You're gonna get free art at some point and you're absolutely flipping out because you're not gonna get the free art that you wanted. That is so fucked up. And I feel so bad. Yeah, and demanding all of that over free art is crazy. But here's what some commenters had to say. A bunch of people were asking them to leak the name. Bubs VTuber writes, "F that person. If you want to give back and offer free art, you take your time on drawing, hun. Drawing isn't something that can be done in the snap of a finger, and I'm sure you've gotten a lot of requests, so it'll take time to get them done." Zombie Rain writes, "What an under scumbag." And yes, if you're reading this, I'm talking to you. Artists doing free art is a gift. None of us are entitled to it and should appreciate when we get that opportunity. And out of defiance, have a follow from me, Pipuru. Haru writes, Haru source, "They're being manipulative because of entitlement and being nasty to artists. We believe you, and please take that blacklist with stride. You wouldn't want anyone with this behavior receiving such beautiful art anyways, when there is countless who would be appreciative and patient." And yeah, by the way, like, Pipuru has actively tried to protect the other person, like by not releasing their name. I don't want you guys to be like, "Oh, Pipuru is wrong for this, right? I can respect the decision. Pipuru was scared that they're gonna be like that. They, as the artist, would be on the receiving end of a lot of hate, a lot of backlash, and they're so kind and thoughtful and empathetic that they want to prevent somebody else from going through that, even if that other person hurt them. I think that is a very mature decision to make. At the end of the day, if you are wronged by somebody, you have the choice to reveal their name or not. Some people actively choose to not do that, and for their reasons, and just respect their decision at the end of the day. You may disagree with it, but that is their decision. It's like the same thing if like people have gone through something bad and they choose not to press charges. A lot of people are always upset. Why don't you press charges? Justice, They'll have their reasons as to why they don't want to. You may disagree, but just respect their decision. But also on a complete side note though, the blacklist is crazy. What do you think you're going to be doing? Like, You go to your artist friends. Yeah, this person, yeah, this artist, like they were offering free art and 132 people signed up and it was like 2 days ago and I'm so angry that I didn't get it. It sounded like maybe it was something from a while ago and they didn't get it, but still, right? Like, what are you gonna tell people for the blacklist? Yeah, I'm so angry this artist didn't give me free art. Then the person's gonna be like, well, did you pay for it? No, it was free. Okay, so you didn't pay for it, so nothing was lost. Yeah, but it was free art though, and it was like a while ago. I've been waiting for so long for your free art. Yeah, so you should blacklist. How do you think this conversation is gonna go? I genuinely don't get it. If somebody came to me with that being like, yeah, you should blacklist this artist, and I'm gonna be like, why? They're gonna be like, yeah, because they didn't give me art. Oh, I'm so sorry you didn't get your artwork. Like, you paid for that, right? Like, how long ago was it? Well, I didn't pay, but okay, then what's the problem? It's free. I would say in a circumstance, if it's something really egregious, like a free VTuber, that gets to a little bit of a different area because there's like things on the line. You know what I mean? Like if you won a free VTuber, I can understand you being kind of upset if you didn't get it after an astronomical amount of time because you're like, oh, I was hoping to debut with this model, but I can't do anything I'm planning because I didn't get the model. It's like the bottleneck in the plans, right? So I can kind of understand a little bit of frustration there. I cannot understand what you didn't get a little cheapy drawing of yourself in a bear onesie. Boohoo. Sucks to suck. Sorry, the artist is busy doing a ton of free art, doing a lot of good for the community. Shouldn't you be happy that there's an artist willing to give away so much free art? Just take it like that. Yeah, and they left out so many details too. That's crazy. But yeah, so pipuru added this follow-up post writing, I do not approve of this behavior and I'll be deleting any replies I've made. As the larger creator now, I recognize the responsibility that comes with that, and I'll be taking accountability for how my platform is used. This is not okay to do. And the post reads, if you found the creator, please don't harass them, send death threats, or engage in any kind of toxic behavior. I cannot stress enough how much I disapprove of this. Imagine being in their shoes. Would you want an entire mob coming after you? This is exactly why I hesitate to call people out publicly. I've seen how quickly my numbers have grown and even outpaced theirs, and it breaks my heart to think that this growth could be weaponized to hurt somebody. Please think before you act. Many people are clever enough to figure out who this was based on who I replied to, and that was a mistake on my part. I want to clarify it's not a big VTuber or anyone you might be thinking of. It's just a random person on the internet like me. And because they're not somebody with a huge platform or thick skin, the hate could hit them much harder. Please keep that in mind. 1K followers is not as big as I assumed it to be. And here we have people leaving comments, like Mexican Generic writes, first time I see anybody in this platform with even the modicum of emotional maturity and foresight that you have. I'm actually pretty proud. How nice to find somebody who knows their stuff for a change. And pipuru responds, thank you. I really hope I'm doing the right thing. There's so much pressure on me to act and it feels like I'm being cast as a hero sent to slay a goblin. But this person isn't some big figure, just a random person like me. Even one reply from me had a swarm of replies to them. And Kelly writes, people really have no self-decency these days. Death threats or any other toxic behavior honestly won't do anything, and people need to realize that. Two wrongs don't make a right. I don't support this behavior at all, but it is still unacceptable for these kinds of behavior. Pipuru responds, you're absolutely right and I agree, but I wish others wouldn't see me as some kind of hero who needs to take down someone else. That's not who I am, and it's not what I want to do. The truth is, this individual doesn't have nearly as much impact as some people seem to believe. And then Biscuit Brax YT writes, I doubt they actually got death threats unless you've seen them yourself. If they're claiming it, they most likely are trying to get pity. If they're going to be toxic to people, then they deserve a taste of their own medicine. Eye for an eye, blood for blood, harassment for harassment. And Pipuru says, the replies to their comments were pretty brutal that were public to be seen. So it took some initiative before anything bad happens. And again, I'm just saying, you may disagree with them. You may disagree with their thought process, but I respect the maturity that Pipuru has to be the bigger person to try to wipe out their name to make sure other people don't send hate and harassment towards the other individual. I really, really respect that. And the biggest thing at the end of the day, pipuru gets to continue doing their art. They've gained a lot of followers. I believe they had a tweet stating they were at 100 or close to 100, something around 100. And because of this scenario, they're almost at 3K. So I absolutely love that, they're gaining more followers, more eyes, more people on their beautiful artwork. And they're still working on it. They showcased the third batch they've made. So they're working on their art. Now they have more followers, more eyes on their artwork, and they're definitely not canceled and still very in the art community. So I love that. I love that for them. And they got their wish as well by keeping the other person anonymous. So to wrap this all up, I am so sorry to Pipuru for what they went through. I will have them linked down below if you would like to check them out because it sounds like they are cooking up some more free Your Character Here commissions if you would like to go sign up for them and go drop them a follow and send them some support because they seem like a great and amazing artist. And I also implore you to respect their wishes as well. And Pipuru did make the choice to redact and keep the name of the other person out of their platform. So just please respect them and don't go digging around for the other person as well. So with that, I hope you like this video, and if you did, it would mean a lot if you like and subscribe. I hope you guys like the cat and chat username rebrands, and I also have an Etsy shop where I sell digital goods and stuff, and I also have a coffee where I have free emotes and sub badges for y'all, and I also stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch you guys over there on my other socials or in another one of my videos. Peace.